We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Oh yeah, we are back in business, baby. Oh, I didn't see you there. There I go again, pretending like I didn't know we were rolling. How you doing? I'm Nick. And as you can see, we're back in business with a new pawn shop switch. And we're back in business with another installment of Nick's Power Rankings. I'm your host, Nick, and thank you for tuning in for this week's installment of the Power Rankings. We got another great list for you as usual. We got a special guest, Bygdyl84, Big Champ 84, Dylan, good friend of mine, double champ, probably soon to be triple champ. He's known by a lot of names and aliases. We'll just call him Dylan. Sorry I had to cut the video there because I'm an idiot and I called it a podcast instead of the Power Rankings. My apologies on that. Wanted to give a quick shout out to my uncle for making this sweet American flag here with the Army decal and my name and rank here. Super awesome. Wasn't going to throw this in, but he deserves the support. Dude's awesome at what he does. Thank you, Uncle Mike. This thing looks great. Without further ado, let's get into this week's Power Rankings with Dylan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Nick's Power Rankings, Week 11. For the opening slide today, we just went with a generic slide, just the typical Pikachu to start it off. And again, I got my buddy Dylan here, double champ, doing the guest commentary. So, going to the first slide, and we went back to a classic, folks. We went to the KO leaders. And as you can see on top, Blood Moon Ursaluna with 45 kills, 12 deaths, but very closely behind. And the only person not tied, if you notice it on this list here, Goldango, 37 kills, 17 deaths. How do you feel about that? Do you think Goldango can overtake Blood Moon Ursaluna before the end of the season?
No, not a chance.
Once again, we do this every week. No surprise here. Number 16, McMeasy. We can almost skip over this slide at this point. 0-11, 7 remaining Mon. I haven't really changed this slide in quite some time. Also don't know if he was a singles competitive player in 2016, but I assume by his lack of skill, it had to have been some time ago, so we just put 2016 as the date. We just want to see more action from McMeasy at this point. Just not a lot of talk about being a competitive singles player and not enough action following through on that. So McMeasy at 16. Coming in at number 15 this week, same as last week, it's Spoods. 4-7 record, 15 remaining Mon, and he's currently on a 4-game slide. Spoods has messaged me on the side saying that he wants to bury the hatchet, and you know what? Folks that watch this video, I'm okay with that. So Spoods, we got nothing bad to say. You're on a 4-game slide. We're hoping you pick it up. And we really wish we could move you up a little higher, but unfortunately, sitting at 4-7, 4-game losing streak, it's probably where I have to put you. Dylan, what do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's where he belongs. He's not that good.
Number 14, it's the Commish, sitting at 3-8, 27 remaining Mon. Just got absolutely worked by the double champ Dylan. I'm not just saying that because he's here. I watched the film. He got absolutely torqued. Just want to leave him with a quote here. He does aspire to be great. He just may never be, and that's okay with me as long as he keeps continuing to put that effort in.
I don't know that I'd say that he got. Would you use torqued by me?
He got torqued.
Yeah,
Yes.
he played a good game. He played a good game too, for sure. I like Huff. Great commish. Love how he runs the league. Keep it up, Huff.
Number 13 this week, it's Big Anderson, sitting at 3-8, 16 remaining Mon. He's got a .70 average Mon remaining per battle, and he just got absolutely curb stomped by me this week. I'm probably the second trainer in the league to ever win a battle 6-0. I know one of them is Dylan, and there could be others, but I assume there's not, because there's not many people that can do something like that to that caliber. And again, we hate to do it. We're glad Big Anderson got back into the league. If you follow the channel, if you follow the videos, a couple weeks ago we found out that Big Anderson's wife is actually okay with Pokemon, so we're happy to see him back in the league and back in playing. I hate to do it to you, but I needed to get back on the winning ways. So we take the win. We take a huge win, as you can see, and Big Anderson slides at 3-8 here. Dylan, you got any commentary on that?
I like Big Anderson. He's my doubles partner. I probably will never get finished, but Champ over here is looking forward to seeing Big Anderson improve.
Yeah, there you go. 3-8, number 13, Big Anderson. Coming in at number 12 this week, the biggest slide of the list, Hollow Kid, sitting at 5-7, riding a 4-game losing streak. 24 remaining Mon, .82 average Mon remaining, and most recently lost to me 2-1 and lost to Mike. Not much to say about this guy. This guy was scary coming into the league. The intel that I got from Dylan, who won this league season 1, told me that Hollow Kid was one of the best trainers in the league, and we just haven't seen him live up to that. We haven't seen him live up to it to this point in the season. And again, I just want to make it known for the second straight week, we're ready to fight whenever you are, Hollow Kid. Boxing gloves are on, punching bags in Dylan's basement. We've been hitting it, and we're ready to go. Hollow Kid at number 12. Lucas comes in here at number 11, overtaking Hollow Kid, even with a worse record. And I'll tell you why. He's got 27 remaining Mon, but he beat Manbeast 2-0 last week. He's coming off a loss to Purple. But the beating of Manbeast, who's been top 5 every time we've done this power rankings, is impressive enough to me to move him up to number 11. Dylan, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, good win. Manbeast is just, I don't know where his head's at anymore. Probably out in the Outback somewhere. But yeah, he needs to get back in it if he wants to be a competitor in this league.
Yeah, don't want to spoil too much of the list, but expect Manbeast to fall a couple pegs here after that big loss. And here we go, starting the top 10. Baby starts us off in the top 10, sitting with a 5-6 record. He's won 3 of his last 4 games, which we find kind of impressive here at Nick's Power Rankings. He's got a .92 average Mon remaining, which is not so great. We like to see 1 or higher to move up higher than top 10. But most recently, he beat Spoods 2-0, which, you know, whether I'm being nice to Spoods or not, that always gives you credit on Nick's Power Rankings list. You take care of Spoods, you take care of a division opponent, that moves you up. Unfortunately, like I was just telling Dylan here, I don't know much about Baby, so there's really not much to talk about. I would love to change your picture from King Gambit, but again, I don't know much about you. If you can send us a selfie, maybe a selfie in the chat, feel free to do it, and we'll change your picture out here. But Baby, number 10. Number 9, we have Stoob. He's currently one of the hottest trainers in the league with a 3-game winning streak. He redeemed himself against me in that cheating matchup. Probably going to end it to Mike, though. I just figure if I had to predict that Mike will beat him. But 5-6 and coming off a 3-game winning streak and really making that playoff push, as he said in his last YouTube video. He's got 32 remaining Mon, and this is actually a quote from the double champ Dylan here. He's the better of the 2 commissioners, but not by much. What do you mean by that exactly?
I mean, that's strictly play. As far as commission duties, Hup's always the man.
I gotta agree with that as well. This is a great picture, by the way. If this isn't your profile picture on Discord, Andrew, I'm gonna be really disappointed. But Stoob at number 9, hell of a competitor, hell of a gamer, hell of a trainer. Oh, number 8, Nick, with a 6-6 record, 43 remaining Mon, and a 1.53 average Mon remaining per battle. That's good enough for top 5 on this list. We put ourselves over Andrew because I know he beat me one-on-one, and I know he's going to say something in the Power Rankings comments list, because we think we could beat him again if we played him again. We don't think Del Fox contributed much to the first match, although we did cheat, and we accept that. We accepted the rematch. We just think at this point, Nick is better than Andrew at Pokemon, and just straight up. And we're back. 2-game winning streak. We took care of Hollow Kid for the season sweep, and as you saw on a previous slide, you know what we did to Big Anderson. Nick falls at number 8 here. Would you put Nick any higher than number 8? Or you think this is where he belongs here?
6-6. I mean, number 8's right in the middle. I think it's a good spot.
This is a just power rankings list. I have integrity. I wouldn't put myself higher than needed. Nick at number 8. And here we go, folks. Probably the biggest shakeup of the list. Number 7, and for the first time since we started the power rankings, not in the top 5, Steven Manbeast, sitting with a 6-5 record, 51 Mon remaining, which is still 3rd highest in the league, but sitting on a 3-game losing streak. First one was to Dylan. That's kind of expected at this point because he's undefeated. But then losing to Stick and Move, which is the hottest trainer, again, we give him the benefit of the doubt. We keep him in the top 5. But when you lose to a team that's not in the top 10 of the power rankings, Lucas, we got to fall you out of the top 5. And it's a huge loss of spots for Manbeast, moving to number 7. 14-12 in battles, 2.52 average Mon remaining per battle. This is still a good trainer, and this is somebody that could do damage in the playoffs. Probably somebody that's going to get a bye on our conference side, but just not someone at this point that's top 5 trainer in the league. And this is a serious drop, so correct me if I'm wrong. Do you like the positioning of Steven Manbeast here, or do you think I'm a little harsh on his positioning?
I like it, I think the 3-game losing streak, his head doesn't seem to be in the game.
Yeah.
We expect more out of him. If he wants to make it back to the championship for another shot at me, he's gonna need to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, and this guy's got what it takes. He's got the goods. We've seen it multiple times in Gym Leader Challenge, in this league as well. It's just something's going on with him back home. Maybe he just needs to visit the Outback Steakhouse. But for right now, number 7, Steven Manbeast. Number 6, Twinner winner, sitting with a 6-4 record, 1.54 average mon remaining per battle. He's got 37 remaining mon, and most recently he beat Baby 2-1. This is a guy that he just beat in the top 10. Great competitor, not quite top 5 caliber just yet. And as you can see, I didn't really put a lot of work into your slide. Just like I told other trainers in this league, send me a selfie and I will put your picture on this slide. That's what we need right now. All I got is this hat because this is the single-handed reason that you beat me and you're sitting at 6-4 and not 5-5. So, Twinner winner, number 6. Back in the top 5 for the first time in I believe 2 weeks is Purple with an 8-4 record, 42 remaining mon. He's averaging a 1.5 remaining mon per battle. He's on a 3-game winning streak. But is it that impressive of a 3-game winning streak? He's sitting with wins over McMeasy. He's sitting with wins over Lucas. These wins, they're not impressive enough to me to move him any higher, even with the impressive record. He's sitting at 8-4, so we got to give him respect where respect is due. So we put him back into the top 5. But for me, I can't put him any higher than this. Purple at number 5. We're going to be short and sweet about this one. Downfall stays the same, 10-2, 21-6 in battles. He's got 2.0 average mon remaining per battle. Last win didn't really do much for me and didn't really do much for the people that work here hard at Nick's Power Rankings. He beat McMeasy 2-0, who's been 16 since the inception of the Power Rankings. We don't move you any higher. We don't move you any lower. Downfall at number 4. Stick and move. Still number 3. 6-5 record. 25 remaining mon. It didn't really change much to this man's slide because he hasn't played yet. Still the hottest trainer in the league. 5-1 since acquiring that Clefairy from you, Dylan. 5-1. You know what you started with this guy? You know what you made? Possibly the winner of this league. Possibly.
Possibly, I don't know.
He's on a 4-game winning streak, and this could be the game of the year. We all thought it was going to be Downfall versus Dylan. But how about Stick and Move versus Dylan? Big matchup. Don't let the record fool you about this trainer. This guy could easily beat Dylan, could easily beat Mike, and find himself in the championship. This is somebody that's scary. Are you preparing for this guy differently than anybody else? Or, I mean, what do you think about Stick and Move right now?
I got something for him, as usual. We're just going to go in there and do what we do, just read the board, win games. But we got a few special things for Stick this week.
Stick and Move, one hell of a trainer. He gets respect from Nick's Power Rankings every week. He still finds himself at number 3. Definitely a top 5 trainer in this league. Mike doesn't get a new slide. You know that we punish people in Nick's Power Rankings for not playing their game because he did not play Twinner winner yet. Still sit at 9-1. All his stats are exactly the same. We're glad to see that he beat Hollow, a division opponent. Let's hope he can continue his menacing ways and do the sweep of our entire division by beating Twinner winner. Mike still sits at number 2, 9-1. And still number 1. Some people may call this bias because our guest host today is Dylan. But we'll have you know that Dylan's been number 1 on our list since the inception of the Power Rankings. 11-0 Dylan. 22-2 in battles. Listen to these stats that you've been putting up all season, man. I've been wanting to tell you this in person for a while. Averaging 3.16 average mon remaining per battle. That is, I think, at least 1 point higher than every other trainer in the league. That's unbelievable. That's something that I don't think can be quantified in just words. Double champ. I'm starting to think you might not lose. I mean, look at this picture. Wasn't even trying, but photogenic as hell. Look at him. You know, double champ. Could possibly make it triple champ because Beastball has started back up. I mean, the floor is yours, man. Number 1 on our list, Dylan, 11-0. What you got to say for the guys?
I mean, I'm really just kind of getting tired of it. Tired of all the hate. Love to see somebody just pick up a win, really make their day, make the league, just brighten up a little bit. I don't think it's going to happen. Not here anyway. The legendaries, the old mighty legendaries got none on the team, sweeping the league. Crazy, I don't even know how that happened, but good luck, guys. But I mean, maybe next season. I'd start prepping for next season if I'm honest.
And you see, this is what I'm talking about. This is a champion for the people. He doesn't want to be undefeated. He wants to be beaten. Somebody do it for him. Stick and Move. Mike, somebody. Make there be a hero. Until then, Dylan, 11-0, number 1.
Just like that. That'll do it for another week of Nick's Power Rankings. Thank you so much for Dylan. Good friend of mine coming on the show and being a part of this and co-hosting and giving his input on the league, which, again, he's been number 1 since we started the Power Rankings. So it's great to have the champ on our Power Rankings. Thank you so much for his lovely girlfriend, Jennifer, allowing me to be in his house and do this. At her house, I apologize. And thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, if you like seeing the power rankings, feel free to subscribe, throw us a like. Until next week, I'm Nick, your host. This is Dylan, your double champ. Thank you so much for watching.
See ya.